I have a feeling Mental Mold is going to be the winner of this game. It feels like the kind of game that eventually he'll just be able to, you know, kind of slowly but surely put those points on the board. He might just take the road and finish it. Does he have it? Oh yeah, there we go. So GG to Mental Mold. Congrats on the win. Oreo has 14 cards in his hand right now. Pretty incredible. So it looks like he's going for a city. Yep. Oh wow. GG Oreo. Well done. Well done. Yeah, I mean, getting those 16 cards in the end, very, very nicely done. So yeah, congrats to Oreo. So Ritter has to either build a city or fish a VP. Ooh, he had a mono. He had a mono. Is that enough? That could be enough. I mean, 12 cards. How many did he have before? So he got 8 trees, I want to say. So I think he has 8 trees, maybe 9 trees, actually. So maybe that's not enough, and he's going to just have to go fishing here. I think he can buy 2 dev cards. I mean, I think that's the best he can do on his turn here. I mean, I think he's going to come to the same conclusion that I did. Just take 2 dev cards and pray. Fingers crossed for you, Ritter. I mean, I think you deserve to win this game, to be honest. It's kind of nice to see, you know, the front runner who's been kind of been hammered, you know, kind of given the hammer here for the last sort of 3 rounds ever since we joined the game. There he goes. Well done, Ritter. For those that are just joining and tuning in, so yesterday we played the qualifiers. These are the rankings. So we ended up here at number 4 with 2 wins and a 7. So the finals are set here. It's going to be Oreo, you know, good friend, someone I've played with quite a bit. Ritter, also good friend of the stream. Mental Mold. I mean, all sort of regulars, people that I've grinded a lot of games with. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I play the defensive play here and you know, put some kind of little square thingy here on the area where my cards are going to be, just to make sure nobody sees what I have. I mean, there's money on the line here, boys. We're you know. Yeah, not sure what to say about this. I'm sort of thinking that I actually should do this. Yeah, I will jump onto voice chat here. Table 1. Hello, boys.
All right, TryNice. TNT.
Congratulations for making it to the final, guys. I don't know what I'm doing here. How did this happen? Holy smokes.
I know.
What is this? What is
Well,
this?
everyone here has made some money today. Yeah.
Yeah, this is donation money for the next 6 tournaments or something like that, I guess, right? That's
exactly what I was thinking. Capture at the gate. So if you wanna...
Yeah. I'm just letting you guys know, so I'm obviously streaming this and whatnot, so I'll probably be kind of muting myself as far as voice chat goes for the most part, and then if there's something relevant for me to talk about, I probably will, but I don't want to miss out on the chatter. So
You're good. Go back and forth when you need to.
yeah, I just thought I'd, you know, let you guys know so everybody will be able to hear what you guys are saying, so don't say anything mean about anybody, you know. But yeah, good luck, and
I mean, when I'm mauled, I want you guys to know when I'm maulding. So.
Yeah. So yeah, good luck to you guys. I assume Ritter is going to join the voice chat as well. But yeah, I'll sort of say good luck to him. Good point, Stardust. That's that's an interesting thought. So how do I do this? I guess I.
Oh, what is this map?
Guess I kind of copy paste it. Yeah, that should work.
Yeah, I'm thinking if I take the 5-9, then what would happen next?
And then, yeah,
If I take
I may as
other
well just
spots,
do
what would
this.
happen next?
We'll run with this. I don't want to waste too much time on this. And
Because like the wheat, the sheep, only 6 and 8, and they're like way not placed.
yeah, Kuchi. So I'm blocking sort of the area where my cards are at, and then I'm blocking sort of the spot over there. I think this sort of blocks anything. And again, I want to say this. I just, this is for paranoia reasons. Has absolutely nothing to do with Ritter, Oreo, Mental Mold. I know all three of these guys. As far as I'm concerned, they're stand-up people and fair play and all of that stuff. But just because it is a finals, there's money on the line, that kind of thing. I don't want to be kind of naive to think that somebody who I think is a very nice person and whatever, like they might be motivated to do it. And yeah, that's not to say anything bad about them, but yeah.
And there's
Go for the 5-2 or spot.
there's really a couple of other good spots.
Okay, now I can look at the board. We've sort of sorted out our little stream thing here.
It's a high wheat board. So everyone's getting wheat. Like I didn't get anything special.
Wow, we're fourth on this board. Holy, that's terrible actually. I mean, we were able to win from fourth last game, but Oreo just immediately going for the wheat as per usual. That's a very Oreo move right there. Just, yeah, I'll take the wheat. I mean, what do I do here? We'll see what we're left with. There's quite a lot to think about here. I mean, do I just go for like a big production kind of game?
Yeah, that was
I think I made a mistake.
Interesting choice.
I think I made a mistake.
Because you left really good production spots for third and fourth there.
Yeah, I mean, Ritter is making a very good point here. I mean, I do think that is kind of a mistake from Oreo's part, but I do understand his motivation. But yeah, Ritter is a very strong player. He does kind of jump on my stream every once in a while and chat about my games, and we talk about different ideas, especially with placement. He's really good at visualizing what's going on and what's about to happen. I mean, all three of these guys here, definitely fantastic players. Played quite a few games with all of them, so it's kind of nice to see familiar faces here in the finals, guys that are, playing on Discord, grinding out games on the regular. I'm really happy to kind of essentially play with friends. At this point, I sort of consider people like this my friends, people that I've played 5-10 games with. Can I up my personal sound a bit? So I'll I took the music down. Is that a little bit better, Kuchi? And if you need me to turn my volume up, I'm very, very much happy to do that. So yeah, just give me that feedback. Totally happy to make adjustments if anybody wants me to. I'm all for it. So I mean, the 8-4-10 looks very, very tempting. The question is, if I take that, what do I combine it with? Will I be able to get or?
See what TryNice goes.
I mean, the 5-9-10 would have been really, really nice to be able to take. I just don't know that that's the.
Oreo, why do you think your spot was a mistake?
Cause that's what it is.
You were thinking somebody was going to go on the 8-10-3? That would be a hell of a powerful spot for you.
No.
We could. Okay, one of the things I'm thinking is that we just go like full bore or we cheap and just do this. I mean, this is a really good production. We have 2 ore spots, 2 wheat spots. We're on the 8 sheep. We're not going to be able to get the sheep poured, but I think like doing this is pretty.
If he goes on the 5-4-11, he really kind of blocks himself in though, as well. So I think your spot was actually pretty good for kind of like this blocking the third and fourth choices.
So I forego the wheat here. Like somebody takes the 8-10, I guess. Who takes the 8-10 if I do this? I mean, does Oreo go crazy with the
When
8-10?
you start overthink every decision you make, and you don't know if it's the right or the wrong one.
So far, I think all the spots are pretty solid.
I mean, trying to go for the tree port isn't terrible.
I mean,
The one problem with this is this. So I can't really allow that to happen. Does anybody take the 8-3? Don't think anybody does. I think maybe we do that then. I think maybe we do that.
Well, if you don't know, you made a good spot.
So I take this, go here, take this.
Yeah.
Maybe I connect if I'm lucky, you know what I mean, and kind of sneak the road. But does somebody take the 8-3? I mean, red is not taking the 8-3. I kind of find it hard to believe that Ritter takes the 8-3. But he could, I guess. But if he takes the 8-3, I'm probably able to run that way. I mean, I think this is my first choice no matter what. And now the only question is how we kind of work. How we kind of work this now.
And then what other spot go with that? I'm surprised you pointed it to the left. Is he eyeing that 3-1 port?
It's either the 8-4-10 or the 8-4-3. If I take the 8-4-3, maybe I run in this direction and make it a little bit easier for myself, not go greedy. Probably allow Oreo to do this, but at least nobody's going to go here. Like, is somebody going to compete with me for this? I don't think so. So I'm sort of guaranteeing myself this spot at the very least. I mean, I think this is the better play, to be honest. Like, I have enough wheat already with a 6-11, I think. So getting the extra ore is actually quite useful. I'm leaving the 8-10. I'm going here. I take the 3-1 port. This is my settlement. 2 cities. On a good day, we get a couple of VPs from the deck, and it's GG. I mean, I think that's my best bet here. I think this is my best bet here. Yeah. That's part of what I was thinking as well, German. So yeah, glad to hear that you're sort of thinking down the same lines here. I think I'm playing a very strong ore wheat cheap game. I'm not going to have trees, but I might be able to get like a favorable trade with red at some point. You know, we've blockaded the 5 ore, so like red is going to have to play a mass production kind of game here. This is kind of problematic for red, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, he could go for this, but that's insane because he would want to be able to connect his roads at some point. So it almost makes sense for him to go for this and then kind of start just, grinding out settlements down here. Tree port, right? Getting the tree port, getting the brick port. I mean, the 3-9-11, as far as I'm concerned, might be a really good spot for red here. He's probably going to be able to win the race to the 4-11 as well. If I was red, I'd go here and point up, to be honest. You know that you're going to be the road builder. You do that, you start working down here. You're going to have a settlement here. You're probably going to have a settlement here. You don't need this, I guess. Eventually you connect. I mean, somebody might take this and sort of get in your way a little bit. Yeah, wow, that's really interesting. That is really interesting.
Nice.
I mean, I thought if anybody would do it, red would do it.
Yeah, this is getting more and more complicated.
Yes, Ritter.
Not really.
Can red leave it open for Oreo? I mean, to be completely honest here with Oreo, I mean, if Oreo takes the 8-10, he's relying on that 4 ore.
Decision to make right now.
So I just don't think that that's enough. This is sort of, Kuchi, if you remember our game from yesterday, this is kind of the problem that Ryan had with the black pieces. Remember where he was just on the 10 ore, playing an ore wheat cheap game. I think this is a problematic, if he was going to do that, I think that's a bit problematic for him. I just don't think the 4 is enough, so... the one thing from my perspective is I really want to get that 1 wood just to lock this off, not let Mental Mole do any damage here and plow me. I'm sure you guys kind of see what I'm saying, but I'll just draw this out, right? He's going to do this for sure. You know, I'm not going to be able to avoid that. But if somehow he starts building his roads out and does this to me, I'm not going to win this game. There's no way I win this game if that happens. So one of the key sort of things for me in this early game is just going to be to put this 1 road down. Yeah, Oreo going for the 3-8-10. I actually
I had to go there.
I actually like this from the perspective of it kind of creating some problems maybe for red eventually.
Would have gotten it regardless.
I will try to get a trade here with Oreo very, very quickly for a tree. I think that's going to be like a huge motivating kind of, like a huge motivation for me to kind of get this to happen. So he's starting with 2 trees and a sheep.
Ritter, if you're playing the or sheep wheat game, the 6-3 looks the best for you.
The 6-3. They're trying to. Okay, yeah, they're really trying to get him to kind of mess me up here.
I'm not gonna able to.
But that's why you're playing the or sheep wheat game. You have some strong numbers with the 6-3. You're pretty much essentially playing the same thing that I am. The 10-9-5, 10-9-5. You're playing 6-3. I'm playing 8.
Ritter, he's trying to convince you to take it away from me. You know what I mean? He's trying to convince you to make sure that I can't build on the port there. Whether that's a good spot for you or not, I'm not saying that it's not. I'm just saying that, you know, you need to kind of make your own decision here. Because I think it's bad for you, to be honest.
Guys, please let me focus and then we'll talk. Because
Yep.
I don't want to deafen my set so I can think a bit.
Yep.
Okay?
I'm muting
I know
myself.
which one of you I know the table talking. I know which the stuff, but
Ritter or TryNice isn't wrong. I am trying to convince you to kind of take it away from him. Absolutely, but it also makes sense for you though too.
Yeah.
Ritter still, or TryNice still has that ability to get to that 3-1 port over on the 11-12.
It's a long journey.
And then if on that 3 sticks, if you point it down, you're going to be uncontested on that 3-1 board. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. Oreo's racing me to the tree port. Black has a spot that's uncontested, as well as the 3-1 port that's uncontested. You need wheat, or you need sheep more than anything else. So.
Ritter asking for Mole to like.
The thing is that Black already has a better or wheat sheep set up than me.
So why give him a 3-1 port? Like you're uncontested towards the wheat port right now.
You have 15 seconds.
I know. Just give me 5 seconds and.
I mean, it's not us giving you 5 seconds. It's the game. I mean, Oreo, you agree with me, kind of, right?
I thought you'd go there. Oh, and a 7 to boot. That is right to kill it.
I don't know, 3-11-9. Yeah, I mean they're good.
Yeah, so Red wanted all of the space for himself, right? If so, what he was trying to do was convince Ritter to go here. And if he does that, then Ritter just has the world for himself, which is a problem. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the ore being taken away from me. It is what it is. Ritter can take a dev card here if he wants.
That's all right. I mean, what this does now too is it makes my sheep extra valuable as well as brick. So I can always block the 3 or the 4, and I'm not going to give you guys less than a 2-for-1.
Not going on the 3. Oh, okay. Yeah. Too late for that negotiation, I guess. But Yeah, so is Ritter going to take a dev card or not sort of becomes the question. I mean, I don't mind the blocking of the sheep. It means nothing to me. All I want to do is eventually get one road down. I do have time now, though, so what Oreo did makes it so that now Red has to kind of fight for the tree port first. He has to get the tree port. So, yeah, definitely not trading a brick for that. If I get a second brick, I'll trade it with Oreo for sure, but yeah, that's a lot of wheat here. I mean, I could try to do an ore for a tree. I mean, I'm going to have to get trees at some point, so I may as well try to do this. If I can get it, I get it. If I can't, I can't. Oreo might be interested, is what I'm saying here. I don't know that I necessarily want to do this. I just want to see if Oreo wants to do this.
I mean, at this point right now, oh, absolutely greedy. Like,
You're all
Oreo's
greedy.
raising me for the tree port. You don't want him to get that, because if he gets that, I can't contest him at all.
Yeah.
At 8 brick port.
Yeah,
Right?
mold is right.
Actually, like, if Oreo gets that tree port, I am effectively out of this game.
Yeah, so these two guys, yeah, what Mental Mold is saying is actually correct here. I do agree with him on this. They're going to be competing for this. They're going to be competing for this, and we prefer it if Red gets it.
I mean, that's the case for everybody. But it's different than if I can't.
I'm just letting him know, straight up.
If I can't, like, come back at all.
Let's see if we can get a trade.
Catan is starting to.
So they're still not... Oreo's interested in doing it. Interesting.
The 10 helps Oreo a lot more right now than me. Especially since my 8 is blocked, his 8 isn't. Of course he wants this. I mean...
I don't know. You can't speak with us.
I mean, yeah, TryNiceGames, he's worried about his...
Yeah, guys, I'll jump on the stream. Like, everybody's...
I've already declined it, so I can't accept it again. But
I can offer it again, is what I'm saying. I don't want to give it to Oreo. That's all I'm saying. And
Then don't give it to him. I mean...
No, that's fine. I'm gonna make this trade with Ritter, which is fine as well. I'm just...
Offer it again if you want. Oh, okay.
I did it with Ritter. That's fine. I'm just letting you guys know. Like, from my perspective, what you're saying, Mold, is correct. I would prefer that you get the tree port. I know one of you are gonna get it, and if I had, if I had my way, right, I would prefer it that you got it. That's what I'm trying to say. So...
I appreciate you going back. Like, all right, you're still listening to us as you're in your,
Yes.
In your stream. Then.
Yes,
Okay.
I can hear what you're saying, and I'll jump on to chat if there's something to talk about. Yeah.
And you're absolutely right. I am completely greedy.
No, greedy is fine. Greed is good. I'm okay with greed.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't go north there to just block me or to contest me there too.
No, I don't. I'm not worried about the 8 Mold. I just want to be able to get a 3-1 port this game and see what happens. But
This will be interesting.
as I said, I'll let you
see is a bigger threat.
That 10 or that 9 is a big spot.
He's saying the 10, his own spot, because it's a bigger hindrance to me than it is to him. Am I wrong, Oreo?
But the good spot to
Oh, thanks, Puzzles. 10 plus viewers. I think this is the first time I've gone double digits. That's possible. But yeah, I hope you found that conversation interesting. I hope you understand sort of my perspective on that. I mean, you can kind of chime in with your own thoughts on that. But I mean, I don't mind giving blue a brick here
I just hope
for
we
a
don't
tree.
fight because I hate table talks when people start fighting.
No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't call this fighting. It's pointing out
Yeah,
something. Of course, everybody's gonna.
I'll just turn them down for a sec. But I'm sure you guys understand what sort of I was kind of getting at. I preferred to give the brick to red than to blue. And kind of towards the end, he actually said, "Oh, propose it again." But I sort of I was already clicking. I was just letting him know, look, Oreo wants to do this, and blue was gonna. And then I was like, I'll end up doing it with Ritter. So I was happy to make the deal with Mold. He chose to not accept because he, kind of figures he doesn't want to help me either, which I understand. I mean, this is kind of the little nuances of table talk here. Everybody, wants to set themselves up for the win and hurt everyone else. So, at this stage, putting that row down is more of a defensive play for me than anything else. I'm going to be able to settle here at some point. I'm not worried about the settlement. I'm worried that I won't be able to settle. By blocking this, it's going to take a very, very long time for Red to make his way up here. So now I can kind of work towards putting a city down, try to get some dev cards going, lock up the army kind of situation. That's my motivation right now. The road is basically just like a prophylactic kind of move. And now I can kind of play the Orwe cheap game if I ever get cards. All right, we'll keep listening into their chatter here. But yeah, if anybody has an opinion on what I'm saying, if anybody wants to chime in on these negotiations, very interested to hear what people in the chat have to say. Kuchi, German.
Hey, TryNice, what do you want for that brick?
Yeah, which two cards?
Okay. I'll make you an offer. I mean, other people are gonna make you an offer too, but I asked you first, so I got dibs first on my turn. Meaning you can't accept any trades from Ritter or Oreo until my turn.
Yeah, I prefer giving it to Mold. I definitely prefer giving it to Mold.
He can really do whatever he wants.
Isn't that how dibs works in Catan?
Nope.
Yeah, this is a really good situation for me. So Oreo is blocking the brick. Ritter isn't producing any brick. Oreo isn't producing any brick. So my brick is very, very valuable. I'm not doing it with Ritter. I don't want Ritter to get on the wheat port. That's also a problem for me. I gave him the one brick so that I can do this, thinking the Mold wasn't going to want to make the trade with me. But now I'm going to feed this brick to Mold. He's going to give me 2 cards, and we'll just keep going.
I'll include at least one tree in my trade, which they don't have, and
Let's hope no 7s roll. Yeah, I mean, from my perspective, bye-bye brick. That's true, actually. Oreo just 8 sheep, steals my brick. True. Yeah, so that's a good roll for us. I could probably get like a. Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with Oreo. Not doing this with Oreo.
Yeah.
Everybody else rolled a 7, right? Except me.
I did once. I did twice.
Yeah. Okay, it was you who twice.
Yeah, like Black won't trade us this. He's just gonna give it to Red.
Oh, it benefits him.
So I'm not sure.
I'll just have that typed in, ready to go, just in case he rolls a 7.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like, that's a good. Ooh.
Oh, come on. Whoa, don't give him full guard as well.
He really wants that, which just shows why you shouldn't do it. Ooh. TryNiceGames is probably having a field day right now. He's just like, oh, this is such a hard trade to turn down.
I know, but to be honest, the wood board is great for both of you.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, but I don't know why Black. I don't know why Black is insisting. Yeah, I don't know why Black is insisting.
And he hogs all the brick.
But I don't have places to build that are really helpful. You have the whole left side of the map.
I don't make any brick.
Yeah.
Which you'll still.
Other players use push to talk to do both voice chat and talk to stream without switching tabs. I need to learn how to do that, Puzzles.
Alright, ready for the 7? The 7 is going to be brutal. It's going to be brutal.
I know.
Okay, we don't have to use this.
That too, I wish I had built.
Nobody else has a second brick, right?
No. Oh, you did already put the road there. Yeah.
This is really valuable to you, Ritter.
I don't know.
TryNice. I can't give you. If I give you a wheat, I can't take the port. I can't take the port. If I give you this.
Yeah, you're both getting stronger.
You don't collect trees.
TryNice, do whatever you want to do.
I will 4 for 1 port right now. So there you go. So this is literally giving me the port. That's what you held out for.
Damn. TryNice, like, let them fight for it, in my opinion. Let it be a fair
1,
fight.
2. No, I think I need to do this trade.
I've been blocked 2 times already.
It is a completely fair fight.
No, I blocked
Is it
all your
I've been blocked 2 times? I mean, it is, but I disagree with it. I'm gonna fight that.
I think we do it. Let's just make it happen.
Oh, come on, damn. Yeah.
Yeah, tree is cheap, but like that's the only way I do it. Oreo probably is able to get there. If Oreo gets the tree port puzzles, I think it's GG. Like he's gonna have the tree port with this. He eventually builds a city, 2 cities, and Oreo is done.
It's going to be
Or-
insanely difficult for me to build any roads.
Yep, exactly.
Red can build roads all you want.
Exactly.
Just go all over.
Yeah, now.
The point, I guess what I'm trying to say, just again to explain my thought process here, guys. Mental Mold is not going to get Ore this game. And he has the tree port, yes, but it's either him or Oreo that are going to get the tree port. If Oreo gets the tree port with a 4-6 here, he's eventually going to get a city here and here, and he's going to be unstoppable. So as far as, me kind of, playing the role of kind of decision maker here, having the opportunity to kind of decide who gets this spot, knowing that either yellow or red are going to get it, I would rather have red get it. So, should I have taken the trade from Oreo and given him this and set myself up for probably having a city? Maybe. But I think that long term, this is a decision that probably makes it hard for Oreo to win. Maybe gives red a chance, but it sort of makes it so that yellow can't run away with this game, and that would be very problematic for me if Oreo gets this. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully I'm right about this decision here. But it was nice to kind of have the kind of power over that situation. And like I said, and I said that in chat, and I very clearly explained that to everyone, I prefer that Mental Mold gets this spot rather than Oreo, because if Oreo were to get it, it's basically death. This is funny, because like I can try to get a dev here. Oreo probably isn't going to want the tree. Will anybody give me a sheep here for a tree? I mean, I may as well try. All right, keep going.
Oh, look at the two. Fucking
yeah, should be easy. User settings, little gear symbol on Discord, voice and video, push to talk. Yeah, I think what I need puzzles is another screen. Playing here with two computers, but one of them is just kind of a gaming kind of laptop that I use to play games
You would place on the 3
that doesn't have a second screen, and I use anyway. I won't get into the technicals, kind of too much, but
You'll get the 310 paid. 'Cause that'd be
my setup isn't sophisticated enough. I wasn't thinking about I'm going to be voice chatting while I'm playing and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, let's hear what the chatter is all about here. But yeah, as I said, I think this is a long-term decision for us. I couldn't let Oreo take it. If Oreo takes it, it's basically GG straight away. Like, and Oreo just runs away with it. Or for sheep. He doesn't have brick really, so I'm not doing this. Obviously, doesn't do anything for me. Yeah, there's a sheep for a dev card, so that's good. Oreo already has 2 dev cards as well, so that's just something for me to be aware of and concerned about here. But yeah, I'm going to have to play the dev card game. No, one is a Mac Stardust. Yeah, I have a MacBook, which I sort of use as my main computer. Ooh.
Get blocked like that.
Well, I lost the part. So,
And look, the 10s and 9s aren't rolling. The 4s are rolling more.
Yeah, I mean, black can easily get away with the game.
Yeah, I don't think I can get the game, guys. I mean, I think that's a bit of an exaggeration.
I did block black. So.
Yeah, I know. It was a good block, but the thing is the 5 is not rolling. The 4 and the 8 are.
No, it's not worth that much.
It is for Ritter.
Suckers.
That's a settlement. So.
No.
Yeah, that's
Well,
a
actually,
settlement.
I
And
am winning.
that's a settlement and a dev for him. Not only a settlement, I guess.
Yeah, Ritter knows what it is. But this is directed at Ritter. It is directed at Ritter. I know that Ritter is desperate to get on the wheat port here.
I don't know if you're hearing us, Black.
Yeah, guys, I can hear you. Yeah, Ritter, you're spot on. It's basically, I can settle no matter what, and I want to use this brick to maybe get a dev card. If you're happy to do that,
I know.
that's fine. If you're not, that's fine.
No, I can't get you.
Probably shouldn't be giving black dev cards.
I mean, Ritter, I'll say this as well, Ritter. Like, he's blocking our 5 ores, so like if I get a knight, that helps us both in a sense. I'll offer this.
I know.
But if you don't want me to get, if you don't want to give me a dev card, that's fine. I'll settle first. That gives me another second here. It gives you.
Yeah, it's fine.
I know this is big for you as well because of the wheat port. So I'm just saying, you can just you have 20 seconds to think about this.
Yeah, maybe on my turn. I can't do this on yours. Sorry, Black. Sorry, I really am.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on then.
I can give you a wood. I can't give you a dev.
That's fine.
I always 7 O's. Ridiculous.
Yay.
So I have 50-50 chance. Do you want to trade it or do you want me to try for it?
Yeah, I'll trade it. If you can just not block me anywhere, I would appreciate that. I'll trade it for you, 1 for 1, whatever you want.
Okay.
Red's in a really good position now. He's got all the stuff he needs.
My brother just chatted with me and he said I'm fucked. Sorry. He
Red?
said I am
Red?
not doing well.
Yeah, I won't say so.
Yeah, so I think from our perspective, suggestion would be best then. Discord app suggestion. Yeah.
I mean, Ritter, what are you looking for?
I need to figure it out, Stardust. Like, I'm not going to try to do any more technical stuff kind of while we're playing live here. But it's one of those things I didn't really, take this into consideration, if you know what I mean. Like the idea of...
5 dev cards left and right.
the idea of, you know, how do I kind of swap and jump between things and all that sort of stuff. I don't expect to make the finals, guys. I just try nicely to, you know, play a good game.
And 8 when it rolls is going to get you a tree.
It's gonna give me a tree. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I made a promise, so I'm gonna keep it.
Still going to be able to contest me on that sheet up top. It's smarter for black to contest me there than build anywhere else currently.
I disagree with you, Mold. I would like to get the 6, 11, 12.
Like, I think black is probably telling his stream right now that he doesn't believe it, or that he's got to build the dev card right now, which makes sense off the top of it. Look, but that's not going to be feasible unless he gets that second 8 spot. I disagree. Black, you're already on the 6 and 11. You've got 4. You can't improve on lead either right now. The next best spot is that sheet. I mean, as well as if you block me out on the 8 sheet, then you can always build south to the 6 sheet.
Yeah, black has really good expansion spots.
Yes, but exactly. You could build on the 6 sheet. You could capitalize on both of them. It's, do you want to race me? Because it effectively locks me
Black
out.
could lose that race.
Not the way that everything has been rolling. I haven't received a card in 2 rounds. Yeah, but a road settle is going to keep me blocked at most at 7 then. Like, I'm playing a risky game. And again, if we look at what's actually rolling, the 4s and 3s have rolled. The 5 hasn't rolled at
Yeah, the 5
Yeah, but what Mental Mold is talking about is fine. He's annoyed that he's not getting stuff, and that's okay.
the luck in this game because Colonist and RNG is broke.
No, just, I don't know, I wouldn't say that, I'm not sure.
Oh, it is.
It's a dice game, so the dice will...
Yeah, Mold is a little bit frustrated. I mean, it's interesting because he kind of got what he wanted, and he's still kind of frustrated. Yeah, my next objective, Kuchi, is like if and when I can get a city, I'm building a city, of course, 100%. That's kind of my top priority. But I don't mind getting a couple of dev cards along the way. My negotiation there with Ritter, I mean, I'm a man of my word. I said, give me any card, don't block me, I'll give you that brick. You know, Ritter is going to be in a pretty strong position here. Like, if he's able to road settle to the 4-11 at some point, that's really, really strong. So the only thing is I would really like to be able to build a city before Ritter does on the 5. That might be my one kind of, you know, way to kind of maintain a lead here as far as city building goes. And then I'm, you know, obviously my production goes a little bit berserk once I do that. But yeah, it's really dev cards. It's really dev cards and cities, to be honest. Like, I'm not even worried about expanding to any more settlements. If I can get, you know, 2 cities, army, that's 5 points. I'm already at 6. That would be 8 points. You know, so 2 cities, settlement, army, VP. I'm at 8, and then I'm looking for 1 more city and one more victory point. So the only problem that I might have here is that Oreo might somehow compete with me for army, or somebody else kind of goes into the army race here with me. So I have to just make sure that I stay ahead in the army race, because that's going to be a win condition for me this game for sure. Yeah, I kind of like to see Ritter, like, yeah, Ritter, waste your resources, try to get another settlement. That's all good. Don't mind it at all. Yeah, he's going for devs as well, so... Well, there we go. So that's going to be the ore blocked here. A settlement on the 411. I mean, I'm not getting to the 411. I mean, my tree here was taken as well. Like, I don't see myself getting to the 411. I mean, I just want to be able to get a sheep right now and get a dev card just to be kind of, you know, just to keep pace with what's going on here with devs. Everybody's buying devs except me, so yeah. Have not been able to get any sheep. So I'll try to do this again. I mean, I might have to 2 for 1 for this. Yeah, at this stage, it's a bit of a problem. I don't know that I want to do 2 wheat for a sheep. Yeah, I just have to keep going. Very, very unfortunate. But hopefully Ritter is going to be able to push that robber away. Not sure where he goes, to be honest, at this stage. Maybe the 6 wheat.
I know what's in your hand, so it's fine.
I mean, I thought about that too.
Because black has 1 ore in his hand, so I'm just for that.
Well, yeah, the 6th week would have blocked the as well.
Well, we had wheat in the hand anyway.
Yeah, but I think at this point, the 8 sheep is more powerful for me.
Because sheep is so rare for everyone else.
I'm just trying, like, you know, I can't, like, make Ritter kind of go back on what he just did, but my hope is that by doing that, maybe I'm able to, because we need to still stop Oreo here. Like, just the fact that Oreo didn't get the tree for it doesn't stop Oreo here at all, right?
Yeah, I know.
Does have a brick. It might be TryNice, but I don't think he.
No, I don't think he has as well.
Like a sheep, I would love to have a sheep roll so I can trade you something. But again, you're blocking the thing that I would be able to trade you.
Yeah, but if, you know, I have to do.
I think I'm hoping Mold might have a robber here,
When it's something that I'm willing to trade you.
Well,
or a knight, I should say.
power and black so much power.
Not really. It's an equal trade. Yeah, it gives us power, sure. If you want to think of it that way, it's an equal trade. It's going to benefit us.
I agree, Puzzles, absolutely. I do agree.
If anything, it's going to give.
I mean, he's also going to need the 3s as well.
He'll get a settlement which will have long-lasting power. Which will give you
So long-term Oreo might be in trouble here, but that was the motivation here. If he gets this, he's in a very strong position. By not getting this, you know, now I think actually now Ritter is in the strongest position, to be honest. So
Yeah, it's about this. I was deciding either I get a dev or a settlement. So that's what my decision was.
I can't even compete. I said I'm not geared towards voting sheep.
yeah, I need to just keep pushing on to the 9 here.
Well, that's only because the time rolled twice 9, and I got lucky on that roll as well.
But that's still a city on your workforce.
I know.
Yeah, but I'm still trading
That's just
for
optimism is
more
lost.
optimism rolling.
So Ritter didn't use another knight here. Just something to kind of note there. Not sure what that is, but he might get road here, and I'm not going to be able to block the road.
Yeah, the block is getting tougher now.
Oreo, I think it really depends where you go. Honestly, now the 4-8 is where you need to build on to. Yeah, of course.
I can't even get brick.
Well, of course. The 5 hasn't rolled. The 4 is rolling more.
The 4 hasn't rolled in so long.
It still rolled more than the 5.
I block the 8, the 10 rolls. I block the 10, the 8 rolls. Yeah, that's how you win a game.
Like, blue is looking stronger and stronger as we go. I mean, he's got 2 depth cards along with black. Black will really depend on... I kind of see that now, Black, but you're playing the depth card game, which you're the one that's going to be able to contest blue for
At
knights.
this point,
Blue is looking at the strongest right now at this point, yes. Yes,
no,
yes,
no.
you
At
are.
this point, I would prefer black to build at that at the 8 sheet.
Of course, because you want him to take me down, so it lifts.
It's not taking you down. It's just it will extend the game.
No, it wouldn't. Him going to the 6.
Yeah, if you double up on the 8 and double up on the 9 and the 10, you're unblockable.
You'll knock me out at the 8. You can build on the 9, which will also give you access to potentially the 5. That would be the best case scenario for you if you blocked me at the 8.
So Ritter only has 1 card, but he did just get another dev. So in this instance, I might just kind of hold my knight for a sec, just to see if I can. We'll see what I roll. I mean, yeah, Oreo is going to struggle this game. It does look like Mental was able to build a city here.
No idea.
No, I traded twice with black for the break.
Exactly. You still got the most roads though, and you have 2 depth cards. You're by far in the lead with us.
I don't. Yeah, I don't wanna like go a lot with
Okay,
this,
we'll roll
but the one
first.
who can double up his production now.
Yeah, that 10 is insane.
That who could be in the lead.
But I think we hold here. There's not really much I can do. I mean, I'm happy to kind of keep this here.
I mean, I'm very dependent on the 10s and 9s rolling, which I'm getting a little bit lucky here, but even then I can get blocked real quick.
I'm very dependent on those as well. So.
Yeah, Mold was complaining before about the broken random number generator, and he just got smashed by the dice for 2 rounds, so...
I have a feeling you're going to block the 8 sheep. I don't think you block it anywhere else. It's the best spot too.
And again, Ritter did not play a knight there, so very interesting. I mean, at this stage, it's a bit of a Sophie's choice kind of situation. But yeah, we've not been able to generate many cards this game. Lots of 9s and 10s kind of ran there consecutively. And
this is going to be a game where no 5 roll, and it's like...
Yeah, very problematic.
Damn, doesn't.
Yeah, Mold.
You screwed me over.
Yeah, I told the black it will depend. It will depend on the dice. Like if it depends if the 9 rolls or if the 8 rolls.
Well, yeah, I agree with that, but you at the same time, look at what's been blocked this whole time. The 8, the 10.
And yet you're still building so much stuff. You have 2 devs and 4 points and a city. Like,
only because I've gotten really lucky with when you guys are blocking me. You guys have still stolen from me a lot. And Oreo, like, I don't know. I'm still thinking in my head
I haven't done anything this game.
You're right. You're fair with that. It's like that initial race and the initial placement. I got lucky that Black traded with me with that to get there.
Yeah, a very, very problematic situation kind of happening here with these rolls, but I mean that's part of the game. Like if the dice
The 5
choose
is not rolling is really killing me.
if the dice choose to roll 9s and 10s all game, I mean, yeah.
Oh my god, look at the 10. Yeah, I told you, like, now at this point, red is unblockable, so... And I also played, oh my god, look at that. He opened the knight, took the risk, and still got the 10.
Yeah, this is pretty crazy. Like,
Yeah, you remember Mental? We played also yesterday, and you also were placed on the 9, 10, 11, and 9, 10, 5, and the 10 went crazy, and you won the game. You have a special relationship with the 10.
I don't know about that.
yeah, it's just been 10s and 9s all game. Not much we can do about it.
Yeah, this he can like do a city here. He can do 2 devils. He can roll and settle. He can do whatever he wants.
Well, I have to because again I've blocked so much.
Yeah, anyway, it's good game.
I don't know about that.
Why Black was consistent on blocking me. Yeah, well, Black blocked me twice.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm getting blocked. I'm gonna continue to get blocked. You guys still have devs. I'm using my devs.
I mean, I'm gonna get a tree, which is kind of annoying, but I mean, I may as well.
Again, this game can go very quickly a different way.
You know what? That one, if the 5 rolls 2 times, you're gonna get longest road and another settlement and win the game.
Yeah, not much I can do here.
What else is rolled between or after?
Not much I can do here.
Like, what I would have preferred to do right there was to build another settlement rather than my city, because again, this is like
That's rich people's problems. That is first world problems there from old. Yeah, you have 12, 13 cards with a bunch of trees. You can do whatever.
I know, right?
I mean, if the 5 rolls twice in a row, too, yes, I'll have 4 bricks, but I'll probably also get blocked or stolen from. So that doesn't necessarily.
It's funny that he's still complaining somehow. It's interesting. That's an interesting.
100%, I'm definitely in the lead right now. But again, if 2 5s roll, those 4 out there would be a massive shift as well.
I mean, we need in a sense we need the 3 to roll, which isn't. It's sort of like a double-edged kind of thing here, but.
And build settlements so easy. You already have your 2 cities. You don't need to build any cities. And I have to take army here for you just not to take it next turn. That's fun.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. You're also stealing from me when I have 1 card, which you know what it is. I mean, the Wii helps you. That makes sense, though, too. I mean, I'm not really going to be able to contest that unless I buy a bunch of death cards, so.
Yep.
And blue, you can easily get rogue here, too, by building up.
Mulder's always complaining, not surprised, yeah. Hey, thanks Jasper for the follow. Really appreciate it.
The longer that the 9 is black,
Yeah, Mold is it's kind of a personality thing. I don't think there's kind of ill intent there. I think that's just kind of his, it's kind of a mentality thing.
still roll more than 5.
But yeah, I mean, we just have not been able to get anything. I mean, I don't even know if it if it makes any sense for me to take a dev card here, to be
So
honest.
it's not that much of a.
It's
difference.
almost like I may as well kind of wait.
Traded 2 for
Although I'm gonna have to get the ore somehow. Maybe I just do 3 for 1 with ore
to benefit me.
and hold.
The 9 rolls 2 times, and if it's blocked on you, you still have wood, which nobody's.
I mean, maybe we get dev card magic here. I don't know. I just don't know.
9 wheat unblocked.
I think I have to wait though. I don't think I'm going to be able to contest army anymore now. Like all of those 9s, they really did help mold, but in a sense they also gave
And again, if the
Ritter a bunch of wheat that allowed him to kind of just run away with army.
black.
So we fell very, very, very far behind here. I mean, unfortunately, right? If some 5s and 3s roll, we were happy, but 9s just kept smashing and 10s. So Ritter is just producing a ton of wheat.
Right, it switched. The beginning.
I mean, I don't even know that there's a card that I can get right now other than like
And it just
a mono. Was a mono played? I don't think a mono was played,
7. 'Cause you guys
but I still just don't see it. Like the only thing that can save me now is like somehow getting a couple of cities relatively quickly, which
from the 8.
yeah, I mean that gets me close. I mean we have to get the 3 rolling here. If I can get 1 more wheat, I can build a city, and then maybe I have some hope.
Especially since it's on your turn too.
On my turn, I got a sheep from it.
Yeah, but you probably can trade that. Black needs sheep.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like those blocks hurt you. Don't get me wrong; they absolutely hurt you. But I have 4 wood now. 2 of them which I have to trade in for either a brick or like this strategy that I'm playing isn't helpful right now because I'm not on 4, but I'm also like not on brick right now either. Like Oreo, what do you need to get to that 11, 6, 12 or the 3 to 1 fort?
Everything.
I mean, I have trees and wheat.
I literally cannot do anything. I lost this game, so I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, Oreo is in the same position as us, right? The 9s and 10s just smashed blue and red, and they just went too far ahead too quickly for either of us to make anything happen. My road and night points. Yeah, I'll move this over a touch. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'm too far behind here for any sort of army situation to happen.
That's big.
Maybe the deal that I make here, I try to do this with Oreo.
Dev cards are now.
I don't know that Oreo is interested.
You're willing to trade away?
Because he already have 4. He already have 4 ore. He needs a city.
The 6 doesn't really roll at all either.
Yeah, I'm willing to do this, but I don't want to give you the city just evenly either. Especially since I've got a
But
number
you're
of-
winning, so it is. And
I
it
mean,
can
yeah, it
stand
still
off.
benefits me.
You have
I
everything.
do have everything, which is why would I trade just like that? That actually is
I hope you're not trading with
That
red.
That also potentially puts me at risk for a 7 out.
Yeah, I guess we just take a dev here.
I have no reason.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean these 10s are GG kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, this is just one of those games where the dice kind of, were very, very favorable to whoever was sitting on 9s and 10s, and for Oreo and myself, it's basically game here. It's kind of become a question of whether Mold can be faster than Ritter. We're just kind of bystanders, Oreo and myself, at this stage. Again, I'm not regretting the decision, right? Because if Oreo gets this, then Oreo runs away with it. It's the same thing, just in reverse, right? If Oreo gets the 10, Oreo basically is able to... it's sort of like I'm replacing Oreo with Mental Mold, so it makes no difference at all. But yeah, the 9 and 10 were way too strong in sort of that early...
I'm at the point
the late early game, let's put it that way, and Oreo and I are just kind of watching the world burn. One thing that I can do is use the road build here to do something like this, and at least prevent Red from getting that spot. With that being said, he's just going to be able to build up here, so I don't think it really makes any difference.
21 cards, you have Knight that can't be contested, that definitely hurt me. Yeah, you're doing fine.
Yeah, I know that it hurts you, that's why I did it.
Of course. I mean, what else would you do?
Yeah, I was hoping I can do it for wheat, not for wood. That would be my outfit.
Nonetheless, like 3
But the 6, yeah, and exactly. I was waiting for the 6 to roll.
Yeah, yeah, Jasper. Ritter is like a monomagnet.
Very hopeful.
He is a monomagnet. But I mean, it's the right play from his perspective, right? He realizes that it doesn't matter if he steals my ore or anything like that. He has to do some damage here to Red, who is like the only competitor that he has this game. As I said, those 9s and 10s kind of happened like so strongly, so it was so rapid that when it happened, that basically set the game up in a way where Blue and Red are kind of competing, and it just took me and Oreo out of the game completely. Where it did look like Oreo and I were doing okay in the beginning, I just completely created an imbalance. But yeah, that's Catan sometimes, right? It's a dice game. I'm not gonna complain. I got pretty lucky last game. I got very lucky in one of my sort of qualifier matches. It is what it is, but it's a little disappointing because it's a final, and I would love to win, and I would love to do better. Let's just say as well, but I mean it's really out of my hands here, just out of my control.
Like no matter what kind of depth card you got, it's fantastic for you. Like if you have another Knight, nobody can contest Knight.
4s and 6s, please.
If you have anything other than a Knight, amazing for you as well. And
there you go, Oreo.
See, there we go.
And 9s.
Oh my god, that's 9.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody has any sheep though.
Nope. Yeah, he's running that way. I mean, the road build that we have doesn't really do much for us. Yeah, 10s.
Get a city here.
City?
Or not city, the settlement spot that I need.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything I can do here. Like, how do I make trades that help me here? I just don't see it. I don't see it at all. There's just nothing we can do, honestly. So yeah, we'll just keep going. Trying to look for something effective here. Oreo might be able to put another city down.
Rather have that 6 roll than anything else.
yeah, like I said, so Ritter not only with the 9-10s was able to kind of run away with the army race, he kind of beat us to the punch here with a city on the 5. So, you know, even if we do kind of benefit from the 5s, he benefits more in a sense. I mean, the one thing I'm hoping for is just that on my turn I get that 1 extra wheat, I'm able to put a city up, and then at least I'm sort of, you know, increasing my production here. Maybe I get a crazy run of dev cards that sort of allow me to win, but yeah, exactly, puzzles. Like my only hope here is that I'm able to get a city and somehow, you know, I get a random 3 when he doesn't get a 5, and I'm sort of able to kind of build up a little bit, but I don't see it, honestly, for myself. I mean, and again, this isn't a complaint, it's just kind of the nature of the game, but to give me road over blue, I mean, yeah, I think that no matter what happens, so the problem with that, the problem with that is that if I were to take road and kind of cut blue off, red will eventually take it away. So by doing this, I'm basically giving red the win. It's kind of like Sophie's Choice, right? It's one of those games. So I talk about this as well, like the dice aspect we just talked about, but the idea of engine building, right? We fell so far behind because of that sequence here. We fell. Yeah, I mean that's a good move from Ritter actually, just to blockade the. That's a good move from Ritter.
Look at this. Like blue is in a great position right now. Of course, blue's been in the lead the whole time, guys.
Yeah, I was really in a hard position now. Either I take a road or I block you, and I don't know.
No, the block was correct move, Ritter, definitely.
You should have placed one road on the 9, built
To convince them on chat to help.
Harder for me to block you.
Yeah, I mean I don't know. Like I can still do this anyway with my road build. I don't know that there's anything more effective than that, to be honest. So, you know, at least I'm kind of preventing him. Yeah, I'm at least preventing him from, you know, doing it. I mean, that's the city as well, so I may as well build my city. I'll do the road to here because it doesn't really matter. Like, getting this spot has no impact on my game. Getting something going here has no impact on my game.
TryNice, can you come in chat, please?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Yeah, congrats to the people on the 9s and 10s.
Yeah, they definitely have been rolling well. I mean, I don't know what kind of dev cards you have, but it's going to make a difference here, too. I mean, like...
I mean...
If blue takes road, he wins.
Okay, mold. I'm basically, I have a road build, and I'm going to build the 11-5 and 4-5 and not allow him to connect. That's all I can do. So that's going to be...
11-5 and 4-5?
Yeah, I'm kind of going to build as though I'm trying to connect, but I know that I'm not going to win the road over time. It's just a matter of like not allowing Ritter to do it so that he doesn't have the option to get those 2 points. Or that he's not going to be able, you know what I mean? He's going to have a difficult time. But that's all I can do.
Sheep?
I have no sheep.
Sheep, tree, or ore that you're willing to trade me?
No, not at all. The only thing I can trade is 1 brick. If you want to trade a brick for something, I'm happy to do it, but I have a city in my hand as well. That's what I'm doing. I'm building my road build and dropping a city my turn.
I mean, I'm willing to do a brick. I'm trying to get dev cards here.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's a Sophie's Choice, right, Mold? Like, the Sophie's Choice in the beginning was who gets the tree port, and I helped you get it because I thought that if Oreo got it, he would win, and the roles would have been reversed if he got it, right? He gets all those 10s and the port and all that stuff. In this case, the Sophie's Choice is, do I help you, meaning that you win and Ritter loses, or do I not help you and maybe Ritter wins or you win anyway, right? That's kind of the scenario here. So it really makes no difference to me. Like Oreo and I right now are bystanders here, so I'm really not going to favor anyone.
So here's what I will share with you right year of plenty.
Yep.
So it's like I'm looking for a knight here. If you can give me a sheep.
I don't have sheep. Mold, I have a city and a brick in my hand. I don't have a sheep. I cannot help you.
Alright, well then, Oreo, this
No one
is
can
more
help.
for... You don't
I
have any
can't help
more
you.
or, sheep, okay.
Yeah.
You're asking me a good trade, and you're not going to give it to me. So,
You're right, I wouldn't be able to give... This would be the best I could give you for
and that trade sucks.
this.
I don't have any sheep.
Okay.
Yeah, what do I do here that hurts anybody? I mean, I guess I go here and just take from blue.
Yeah, that makes sense. This is gonna be tough. What's up? Give me like... Oh, they'll look later. A little bit later. Alright. Alright, bye, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really much I can do here. I mean, if somehow I get road, that's nice. Like now, I just need the dice to kind of smash me with numbers that don't really help anyone else, like threes and things like that. Like if threes and sixes start rolling, but that's that's very wishful, right? We're just too far behind with the building up of our production, sort of that engine building concept. You see that in a lot of games, kind of following Settlers of Catan, right? The sort of term engine building games.
This game got interesting. Again, I told you, like, my win was very dependent upon getting that 9.
Sheep for tree from Oreo. I mean,
Need this, Oreo?
a sheep for 2 trees, maybe, because it kind of gets me closer to the kind of connection.
It does not benefit me any other way.
But that gives Oreo a dove.
Two?
Absolutely, I will give you 2, because again, does not benefit me. I have 1 brick, I have 4 sheep. So it's, again, I'm buying a dev card next turn.
Oreo, is there a way? Oh, never mind.
Actually, you know what that does? That actually hurts me, because now I can't buy 2 dev or 3 dev cards. So there you go.
What were you going to say, TryNice?
Oh, I was willing, because what I'm thinking is that maybe I can kind of connect my roads, and at least that does a delay of game. You know what I'm saying? So the tree does help me a little bit, but it would be like a sheep for 2 trees that, and even then I'm not really there because I would still need another brick. I have like 1 brick in my hand, but you know what I'm saying? I would have kind of tried to work with you here just to kind of create some kind of interference somewhere, but that's okay.
TryNice, you need a road. I will trade you said road for
Like,
the other.
if you keep...
No, I mean, Ritter, we're allowed to negotiate. That's part of the game. I will need 2 trees though, and I know that if you had 2 trees, you would just get the sheep anyway, so there's no point. The road doesn't help me unless I'm able to do 2 of them, right? That's the thing. And I don't have any ore in my hand, so yeah, I can't really partake in this. Yeah, I don't see it. Sorry.
I mean, can you connect right now?
No, I don't have any trees. Not really. Actually, you know what? Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Just give me the road for the sheep. We'll do that. So that puts me at 7 cards. All right.
Yeah, but at this point you're giving army to red, and he's gonna win it. So
I'm not giving army to red.
That's gonna take at least 2 rounds to get to. There's still a lot that can happen.
We just built the city. Oh,
No,
I'm
he's
taking
gonna
dev cards.
get 2 devs to get army. So I'm not sure what's the play here. That's the 3 devs as well. Maybe he already got maybe VPs and yeah.
Yeah, but you still have a chance here, Ritter, to defend yourself. because it's gonna take me 2
With,
turns.
with
to get
what?
the
With
minimum.
what? With
Hey guys, can you stop fighting for a minute? Can you guys be quiet for a second on my turn, please? Oreo, do you have a tree that you're willing to trade?
I can.
What would you like, a wheat or a sheep?
Um,
I don't have any ore.
sheep, I think.
A sheep? All right.
And now I'm back down to 3 points.
This is gonna be fun. No, not the weak. I don't know, that road was still iffy.
My road,
Like,
yeah.
oh yeah.
I
your
did it
road
to
was-
extend the game.
See, look at that. See, I told you, Ritter, you're gonna buy a dev card, and I'm not gonna be able to take, knight from you. You'll probably take knight again, or hold it.
Yeah, so we might be able to build another city here if a 3 or a 5 roll before our turn.
Specific numbers rolling.
Um,
You weren't supposed to put it there. Like anywhere else.
No, I think that's a good spot.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to put it on as well.
Oh. Well, you can block yourself. That's fine.
Alright, let's see what rolls. That's not what was helpful.
That's fantastic. Oh, man.
I have to stick with blue still. Alright. Yeah, play your knight, Ritter. Play your knight. Keep your road. Oh, and the 4 rows. See, I see.
Oh, my
the 3s and
goodness.
4s. The 3s and 4s. That's what I tell you it's coming down to. It goes in phases. This game.
Oreo might want to do
random number
this.
generator is broken.
I don't know that he has the tree, but
No, don't trade him that. He's gonna. Don't.
if I do the sheep for the tree, that doesn't work either.
This
Well,
game.
what else can give me for that? Oh, that's all. Yeah, I don't need more meat.
This is it.
I can't. Doesn't help me at all.
This is interesting. How is this going to work out? 3. Come on, play your knight. Play your knight. Play your knight.
I'm gonna play my knight.
There you go. There you go.
Nice. That's actually good for us. It makes it so that red can't take the army here as well. So it's actually becoming a little bit more difficult for red to take this game now. And Ritter is definitely in the lead here.
Settled on that. Of course. Oh, absolutely. The only chance is if I could contest knight.
By the way, I'm not.
Yeah, the story is now you're gonna all say that I'm way ahead
Ritter, you were always ahead.
until one
Yeah.
of you wins it. That's what's gonna happen.
That's again.
That's exactly what I'm hoping happens here. I mean, it looks like I might be able to settle now, and so long as everybody's focusing on Ritter and I'm able to kind of
Ritter,
manipulate the conversation in a way where, yeah, Ritter.
you are
maybe, maybe I have a chance here to, if I get this settlement this turn, that's actually very strong for us. We're on 8 as
I
well.
will keep getting robbed.
So, this does give me a chance here.
That's how I
Somehow this road connection kind of discussion thing that happened.
Anything else. This gives me a road, which I've placed so I have a spot to potentially build.
So now suddenly it looks like somehow I've been able to kind of maneuver a little bit into getting myself in a position where there's a chance, right? That's all I could do. And to be fair, like I'm feeling like it's almost kind of a semi-miracle here that Oreo is going to plow me. I mean, maybe. I just don't think Oreo is going to... Like, Oreo needs me to hold the road as well, in a sense, right? So he's still focusing on Ritter, which is good news. If Oreo decides to plow me, he plows me. I can technically still kind of build the road out here if I have to. Honestly, I think Oreo is going to try to take the 411 if he can. He really needs a 3-1 port from his perspective. So it's just a matter of perception, I guess, Twitch. If if Oreo can see what might happen here, I don't know, but
Yeah, do you have any sheepies?
This benefits me more than you. Or, it benefits...
So Oreo also fighting for the army here, which I would love to help him do, and that's why. Ooh, that's an interesting role. That's an interesting role. The problem is it makes it so that I might 7 out here. But yeah, again, I like the focus on Ritter. Does this give me a chance? I don't know, but I think I have to take the settlement. I mean, if somehow I get a city up, maybe I do that, but...
Oh, man.
But yeah, we're definitely, like again, I'm not saying that army is going to be real tight. Yeah, I mean, at this point, this is just worth noting, guys, like, so right now Ritter doesn't have any dev cards. There's 12 knights have been played, so there's only 2 left in the deck. Exactly, puzzles, yeah. So this is turning out to be a very, very interesting kind of, not a 7, just not a 7. Wow, that's massive. Okay, so we need to think about this for a second here.
There's a couple of spots that I want to build it for. One that's a super safe. A second one that...
Yeah, can I say something now?
Sure.
Like, yeah, he's gonna do it anyways.
Oreo, use your mono.
This is massive for us, actually.
Yeah, and the city. Exactly. Black is at 9.
Alright,
Yeah.
Yeah, somehow we were able to make this happen. That's pretty incredible.
I wanted to tell you not to do that straight, but
Yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you.
whatever. I thought, that's when you concentrate on just one.
Yeah, massive turn, absolutely. Definitely puts us now in a position where we have chances. I'm wondering what the VP count here is, actually, to be honest.
He can road settle anywhere he wants.
Well, not really, Ritter.
I don't know if he can road settle. That's taking a lot from him, or out before that. The only place he has to double road settle.
No, he can road settle on that 8 sheep.
I have a road in hand, which is why I saved it.
Yeah, huge mistake from Oreo, but I think that's what I was hoping. I was hoping I would say, oh, hey, I need a tree, and like Oreo would be, oh, I have so many trees. He would want to get the devs, right? He wants to fight for army, which is kind of one thing that he can do. Like, there is a chance here, by the way, that Oreo, like if Oreo takes army 5, 7, suddenly Oreo is, getting close, taking the army away from Ritter. Like, I definitely had to kind of throw away the hope for army there when Ritter just ran away with it.
I've been doing this entire game, so.
Yeah, I mean, if somehow a 3 rolls, that would be like a magical roll for us, of course. But, you know, I can't really assume that we're going to get something like that.
I have 2. That's pretty obvious.
Yeah, Mold has 2 VPs. He's basically confirming that.
I mean, yeah, TryNice has to have 1.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm hoping you have 2.
Yeah, I mean, I guess at this point it's very obvious, so I'll just take this thing off. Ooh. Oh, that's not the way to do it. Wait, hold on. Are you sure you want to remove this? Yeah. So.
You have all 5 of them. It wouldn't be enough to win.
So yeah, they're definitely on it. I don't think there was any doubt that that's what I had. I've had it forever, basically.
Him at 8, all he would need to do is take road. That would absolutely be enough for him to win.
Yeah, the 9s are no good for us. But the one kind of silver lining with that 9 is that Ritter plays after us. So, you know, he did buy a dev there. Interesting. Yeah, Hiker Man, that's definitely a point. I mean, I don't think Oreo necessarily made a mistake there. I think it's one of those things where it's like a perspective thing, right? He and I have been trading a little bit with each other, kind of helping each other out, right? I've been helping him kind of get dev cards and all of that sort of stuff. He sort of helped me a little bit with my road build here. But you know, it sort of benefited me a lot more than it benefited him. So, you know, obviously if somehow like the magical roll happens for us, we have the win. Otherwise, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I can do here.
No, I pulled the 9. And I locked army, but now like I don't have any VPs.
Yeah, Oreo might have 3 VPs here.
Cities now, which I think you've got enough to build cities.
Oh no, Mental said he had 2.
Again, if the 10
Right.
it's good for me, better for you now.
Whoa.
Like, I can't take road. I am blacked out of this game.
Okay, so we know who has VPs here. Yeah, he takes all of the wheat. That makes sense.
Or you should like take road, I don't know.
Oreo to take road. I don't know how Oreo takes the road.
How much wood do you think I have?
Yeah, because it's black.
Wait. Hold on. I will. Please.
Oh, I can't.
Why not?
What a game! This actually has become quite intense. But yeah, all we need is for a 6 and then a 3 to roll, and we win. That's pretty funny. Yeah, so we're at zero dev cards here. Just worth noting. I don't know if everybody caught that, but yeah, no more dev cards in the deck. Ritter acknowledged that he got a knight, meaning basically we have a victory point. Mental has 2 victory points. Oreo has 2 victory points. To score any points now, you have to do it on the board. So, you know, do we have the strongest setup here to be able to put it forward on the board? I don't necessarily know.
The last dev, was it the SEC or was it?
But like I said, like a magical random 3 here would be a game changer, obviously.
One more night.
And I guess if I get, you know, if I get some random kind of road building materials, maybe I go for it. I don't know.
Because I could have put it as well, but I chose not to.
Yeah, Oreo road settles, so he's on 6. The 4 isn't bad for me. It's just a matter of.
Anyway, now I want them.
It's a matter of like what can I do on my turn, if anything.
Why didn't you?
I have to build 5 rows that turn.
I had to build 5 rows. Yeah. Yeah, I think they were very optimistic about this idea that Oreo could somehow take the road here. Definitely not something that was in the cards, I don't think. I'm trying to think what other dev card is left here. So would it be a knight? What did we say? Are we still? Yeah, so we're still at 12. So there's 2 knights left actually.
Yeah, and I was surprised you didn't
Yeah,
try
okay, so
that.
victory
Put that
points,
on the
2 victory points, 2 victory points, night knights.
Why, what, why would you go on the?
Um,
Why would you go on the auto?
yeah, I mean, I think maybe I hold here. I could build one road. The problem is if I do my one road here,
I messed up not putting.
and somehow Mental Mold is able to road settle, it's like I've wasted resources. So I may as well hold with the hope that somehow, like the combination of cards that I get, you know, gets me close to a city or a double road.
Okay.
I mean, maybe I build the road out here, to be honest. Or maybe like I hope and pray that I'm somehow able to road settle on my turn.
Yeah, you block the 6 right away, and if you roll a 7, well, that is what it is.
No one has VP.
Risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I should, honestly, puzzles. I mean, he's going to rob me now.
See? I have to win this by settlements and cities alone. There's no way I win this.
I mean, extending the road by 1 is never going to hurt me here. And then if I do one road in this direction,
Yeah, I'm not.
then I have like the road settle option later. Because this is going to take a minute. This isn't a simple resolution to this game.
Really hoping Ritter didn't draw that last robber.
Yeah.
No, it has to be a knight.
But then, yeah, if you draw a VP, if you didn't draw that knight, it would have been the mono or the VP. So I'm happy that it did.
Good that it's night, but it sucks for me.
And there's no way this is going to last 2 more rounds. Okay.
I mean, I would rather he rob me and get like a random sheep here. Yep. Like, that's preferable for me as far as like...
I'm surprised he didn't skip from you, Oreo, because he would have gotten one of those ores.
But freeing up our ore here is a little dangerous as well. Although it is a 2 ore kind of production,
5 deck cards.
which doesn't kind of complete it, but... what I'm thinking is that like if I build a road here, I've really kind of made it so that the road is not going to be contested this game. And then I have my funny settlement spot here.
Hard in a minute here. See, again, all the 3s and 4s. I told you it was going to come down to how many 3s and 4s were rolled.
Ugh.
Damn.
Yeah, and 10. That's not enough. Guess what's going to hit right now? It's going to be that fabulous 7. It's going to be that wonderful 7. And I'm just going to cry. Like, Ritter definitely has enough for his city now.
What a game. I have to say, this has turned out to be like a much more exciting game than I thought it was, sort of at the midway point when I was talking about how Aura and I are bystanders. Somehow we were able to put up a good defense here. Aura and I sort of helped each other. It obviously put me kind of in contention here, whereas Oreo I don't really think is, is really in contention.
I like that. I like that. I like that block.
Taking my brick, probably.
From black, to be honest.
No, you take him from Ritter. He's got more cards. He can do more with them. He's got the
Yeah, but I'm at 8 points. Black is at 9, so I don't know.
That's a fair statement. That's a fair
Ritter
statement
just has
there.
red. No, TryNice just has red.
Yeah, if we do roll another brick here, I think I just build that 1 extra road.
What do you need?
If I get an 11, I build an extra road.
Roads.
An 11 can be huge actually here for
A
us.
road and a wood in hand.
If somehow an 11 rolls, that actually puts us in a position where we might be able to win on our turn, which is crazy.
I can't help
Then you can't trade anything. What do you have to trade?
So the good news right now, just another sort of side note, all 14 knights have been played. Basically all of the dev cards that are left are victory points.
But an Aura's gonna
So
have
everything is
that
exposed
city, though.
basically at this stage. And yeah, nobody can move the knight without rolling a 7.
God.
So to be honest, I mean, rolling a 7 wouldn't be a terrible thing.
For Ritter right now.
This is a great trade for me. No way. I don't
Yes,
even
it
have
is.
it. I
You
don't
don't
even
have
have it.
that?
Oh.
No.
Right? You don't have it?
I mean, this game has become very.
I might see. I have to say for my turn. I can't do it. That would absolutely get me out of the game.
What's he trying to do? He's a 2-4-6 with his road.
No. Hey, what happened to this bet? We said I would win, you would lose, right? Come on.
This is oh, thanks for 2 hours now, more, less, I'm not sure. Come on, just end this.
If I don't get that trade, then I have to build down and not up. So
No, you still have to build. You can still build up. You
if I
block
build
him.
up, then that caps my road. I can't build enough roads to cut him off.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, he can't, he doesn't have like 3 or 4 roads, that's why he's
I built 4 roads.
That block of the 5 does hurt us for sure. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, if I was able to build this road, yeah, there you go. Like that was the circumstance that I wanted to avoid there. Yeah, that's really tough. You know, those 5s, 9s, 10s. If they start rolling again here, we have no chance at all. We can't really do anything. Nobody's gonna give me a tree here, I don't think. So, I mean, that's a good roll for us because it only helps basically us and Oreo. Ritter with 12 cards.
Massive cities right now. 2 cities. That'll put them at 8, and then road. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That 6 has not been very supportive at all this game.
Again, I'm praying to just get the right cards here to be able to road settle or somehow by some chance like a 3 finally rolls, and that sort of gives us gives us everything that we need for a city. But yeah, I mean, if it gets to my turn and we're sort of left with something like this, I do build that 1 road. Extending the road is going to be helpful. And it basically secures a spot for us that will allow us to settle at some point. I think that those are kind of our best chances. I wouldn't mind somebody rolling a 7 now. It's kind of funny because like sort of everybody has put themselves in a spot now where somehow, some way, you know, like if the right numbers roll at the right time, like they can, you know, if they have the right cards on their turn, they can win. But yeah, very exciting game. I honestly thought at some point there, you know, after all of those 9s and 10 rolls and blue and red were kind of running away with it, that there was sort of no way back. But yeah, it does look like everybody here is, you know, negotiating, communicating kind of what's going on, making compromises that sort of are, you know, those Sophie's choices, right? And I think, by the way, this again proves like that my decision here to give this settlement to a mental mold in the beginning proved to be kind of a game clincher because Oreo would have had it by now. So, you know, now mental mold doesn't look like he's going to have an easy go here to kind of get those last final ads. These 5s are very, very, very bad for us, though.
Yeah, good game, Red.
I need wheat still. I need a wheat still.
I can't believe this. You need a 9. You need I need like 9, 10, 2.
Oh, come on, let's go! No!
That's funny. Yeah, I don't think I can win on my turn here, so it does look like red is, you know, eventually going to get it, but he just needs to settle.
A 12? Out of all the things I could have rolled, a 12?
Good thing that 5 was blocked though.
Well, keep going.
Damn, now I guess Okay.
No, nothing yet.
Oh my goodness, are we going another round? Are we going another round?
I'm not even concentrating at this point. I lost it.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is the only thing I can do that does anything for me right now.
He doesn't have enough. He doesn't have enough. He doesn't have enough. We're going another round.
Good game. I hope I don't have it.
Yeah, Mental Mold ends up getting it here. Just, yeah, that's a massive roll. Yeah, definitely GG.
Unless Oreo can pull a road.
Unbelievable.
Oh my goodness.
Road, that'd be fantastic.
If you can pull road and double cities.
No, we can't do this. No.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, again, those last few rolls there were very, very good for Mental Mold. I mean, congrats to him, right? Like, it was a very, very hard fought game, and as I said, it's sort of like, you know, some of these early decisions kind of made it, you know, much more possible. But yeah, I don't think the 7 helps puzzles either, because he, you know what I mean, he's gonna have enough 7 plus getting robbed, like picking out the exact. I don't think Mold is going. Yeah. There's basically no way. But yeah, congrats to Mental Mold. You know, just super interesting game here.
You want to get me another point?
What do you need?
What?
This gives you 1 point.
There's no LPs anyway, so yeah.
Oh. You guys.
GG. Congrats, Mental Mold. Well played. Well fought game.
Well, the predictions were just left and right, and I'm just like, oh my god, that's nerve-wracking though. I did not think I was gonna come back after Blue blocked me.
Yeah. That was a great move by Ritter, and that kind of opened the door for me to get back in as well. But yeah, it was too strong. Let's look at these dice. Holy smokes, these 10s were insane. The 9s were very, very strong as well. But yeah.
14, 10, 12, 9.
Yeah. But I mean, those 10s are off the charts. Really, that's insane. Like the 10s came more than 6s and 8s. That's crazy. But yeah, GG guys. I'll leave the chat and say goodbye to everyone in my stream here and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, see you guys around. Yeah, so GG. Thanks for everyone that was hanging out with me and watching. I will sort of have just a quick check here. We'll see if anyone is streaming. We'll just do like a check who's streaming and kind of raid them. But again, yeah, really, really appreciate everybody that was hanging out with me here, watching the game. Super interesting game. But yeah, as you saw with the dice stats here at the end, definitely favored Mental Mold there with the 9-10. Yeah, very, very crazy game. Follow this man. Thanks Puzzles. Yeah, following is free, guys. I'm up to 30 followers, so we're getting to that threshold of the affiliate situation. But yeah, I think the right thing to do, you know, when you're done streaming and all that stuff, like support someone in the community. Yeah, so Mike Rocker. Mike Rocker has a few viewers. Maybe some of you are also on his channel somehow. But yeah, we're gonna start the raid here on Mike. Say hello to Mike for me. I'll probably jump over and say hi myself as well. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed that game. Again, congrats to Mental Mold. Thanks again to Puzzles and Remarkable and everyone in the community that puts on these events. And yeah, it's Monday here. I'm talking to you from the future, 6 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, have a great week, everyone. Enjoy what's left of your weekend, and see you soon.